having a great time at BW Business World's Festival of Fintech, of course. So let me ask you this question. What is your opinion on how India is doing? How is India's fintech sector doing? Could you give us an idea from your perspective?
First of all, thanks for having me here. Definitely, India is kind of leading a lot of initiatives around when you talk about enabling access to data via account aggregator ecosystem. On top of that, again, there are sort of initiatives around the DigiLocker, or when I talk about Aadhaar-based authentication. So the entire sort of when I look at the lending life cycle, or if you look at even the customer life cycle from that perspective, things like onboarding to sort of enabling access to data in a very seamless manner, all of that is kind of really leading the show globally, and we are seeing that also across multiple sort of news articles, media houses. So definitely, I think India is at a forefront and leading the show in many ways.
Alok, next up, I would like to understand what's your idea on the gaps existing in the fintech industry? Are there things that needs to be really addressed in India, and how can fintech companies kind of address this?
Nothing very particularly that I can sort of immediately point it out, but I guess still sort of if I'm looking at, let's say, while there are a lot of frameworks and suggestions which are already coming in from the government, and there's a lot of kind of fine tuning of compliances, compliance norms, things things like that are happening. Still sort of the last mile penetration that is still slightly missing. While I see that every stakeholder is trying its best, be it in terms of further refining the compliance policies, or fine-tuning the technology layer, or maybe partnership across multiple sort of stakeholders. All of that is evolving, but still there is sort of the last leg is kind of still there's a little bit of void, which I'm pretty sure that we'll be covering soon.
Right. My last question to you: what is your business looking to achieve in the next year? I would like you to be very candid and tell us what heights are you going to touch in the next year or so.
Well, so we are the way sort of our core kind of remains the same. We want to look at the entire life cycle of the customers, starting from your onboarding to due diligence, background checks, underwriting, to even up to recoveries. And we are trying to sort of automate as much as possible by keeping AI, big data, RP at the forefront. And I think we're going to play to the same theme, and hopefully the cost efficiency that we're looking at or the scalability that we're looking at for different financial products will become one of the major contributors and enable other lenders to sort of provide even more value added services to the end customer, and eventually kind of realizing the dream of financial inclusion.
Are there any milestones that you're looking for business wise?
I mean, there are milestones that we keep internally, but there's nothing that
But you can't reveal it, perhaps.
I think there are some targets that we sort of definitely look at, but that would be given that we. It's not like that we are a B2C player where we can talk about acquiring customers. It's more like we are predominantly enabling other sort of players, businesses. So definitely for them we want to add more capabilities. We want to provide them better kind of offerings. Look at some areas that probably we have not explored that well, and kind of be their one-stop shop. I mean, that's the ultimate goal that we have. If you want to talk about the milestone, we want to be thought of as the only player that a lender needs when they want to build any type of customer journey, any type of product journey that they have in mind. So that's the actual milestone. There will be some smaller milestones, obviously, but yeah, that's the end goal.
Right. Thank you for taking the time out, Alok. I hope you have a great day ahead. Thank you for taking.
Thanks for having me.